C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken.
Oh yeah, you could just blow up the C4 on the
Harrier on the roof.
You're taking too much time. You should work a little faster.
There's no time, Raiden. I've got my hands full here, so it doesn't look like I can help you. It's in your hands.
Well done.
Yeah, if it's not gonna really damage much, I mean, yeah, it'd blow up this place and possibly bring it down. But that would be good because you could oh, there's another cardboard box. I don't know where that one goes. I don't know where that one goes to, but what? If you're not careful, you can somersault off of this. I done that. I somersaulted and I went right out the shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Freeze!
But, if it wasn't gonna do that much damage, you could easily just shoot the damn, well, I guess it would do a bit of damage because I'm pretty sure, I don't think it, in this point of the game, we don't really have to worry about multiple bombs. There's only one bomb on each strut. The only thing we really have to worry about is the fact that the bomb would blow our asses up before we could even think about getting the hell out of there. I mean, whatever. Okay. Actually, is there gonna be ciphers? At this point in time, I don't think there will be. Not on very easy, anyway. Later on, there definitely will be. But yeah, you can just shoot this fucking C4 and blow up the Harrier.
Be careful.
There are
mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? From
You
Shadow
mean from
Moses?
Shadow Moses?
Mr. X then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
He's definitely
Is it an enemy
dead.
trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
But that's a weird sentence. He's like, the possibility of that being true is none. What? That's not even a sentence.
It's possible that...
Yeah, they're gonna retaliate, blah, blah, blah. Let's call Snake
I'm
on
done
this.
with one more C4. This one was in a spot so narrow, I had to crawl in to get at it.
I think the
Hey, Pliskin, were you really a...
reason for this is to give you a little bit of,
Shoot a fire.
Oh, you're not gonna talk about this?
If you shoot those...
It's to give you a little bit of, I don't know how I could do this and not get hit by it though. But it's to give you a little bit of a thought process of where the bombs might be in your location. I think I should probably end it soon. I don't know.
There's somebody there.
Freeze!
Over here. There's nothing over here because where'd they go over here? Thought the guy was supposed to call in every now and then.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Normally you would find the suppressor.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
Right in the ass. Ooh, a little bit lower actually. Alright, yeah, so in that area you get the suppressor. I don't know if it's always, but on harder difficulties, that's where you get the suppressor for your gun.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in Strut F. Found explosives on B1.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, right? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
One more bomb defused. There was one I managed to find only because I took a good look in first-person view. You should try it too.
Alright. Wait a minute, what's over here? Oh, so that's the box I got. Number 3, right? No. I forgot to do this though when I got the box.
Looks like the enemy sentries have the defensive perimeters of each strut covered. You'll be safe as long as they... The cardboard box that you have is ideal for fooling your enemies. It's a very important tool for infiltration missions.
Really?
Of course. I can't begin to count the number of agents whose lives were saved by a cardboard box.
You mean everyone's using them?
Look, I'm not exaggerating when I say the success of your mission hinges on how you use that cardboard box.
Huh.
But in the end, a cardboard box is only made of paper. Handle it with care or it won't be of much use to you. You know, I've lost a couple thanks to you.
You what?
Nothing. Forget it. Treat your cardboard box with care. Take care of the box, and it'll take care of you. Don't think of it as just another box. Treat it with love. Don't be rough, okay?
He's like, shut the fuck up. This is nonsense.
Looks like the enemy sentries. I see you've still got those cigarettes I gave you.
I quit a long time ago.
Maybe now's the time to start again. Just joking, kid. Those things will stunt your growth and ruin your health. But in the battlefield, you'll find there's other uses for those cigarettes besides smoking. I'm sure you'll figure out how to use them when the time comes.
Yeah. See if anybody else has something to say about it.
It's possible that...
I don't care about the damn Varys.
Colonel, do you know anything about Mr. X?
He is not a member of the Foxhound unit.
He called himself Deep Throat, almost like he was the Shadow Moses.
Raiden, I know what you're trying to say, but that possibility is nil.
That also doesn't make
Jack,
sense.
I'll look into it for you. Hold on a moment.
The possibility is nil.
Colonel, do you really think...
Alright, well it doesn't matter. There's probably a couple things I could, I can learn about my items. It would also be a good idea to wait until I got a bunch of items accumulated, both weapons and items, and then go talking to people about shit. However, there are some things that I got to talk about. Let's see, talk to Stillman now about this.
It appears that Fat Man played...
I don't know if he will talk about it. He already did talk
Looks
about
like
it.
Pliskin shouldn't be having any problems. You better look sharp as well.
Stillman, do you really believe...
Oh, whatever. We know what it does. You already explained it. I like how he heard the explosion.
Freeze!
But he didn't give a shit. Oh well. He cannot give a shit while he's asleep.
Freeze!
I love the music in this game. Oh, there is no other person here, okay.
No one's going to leave a bomb in a place that easy to reach. It would be more worthwhile to search convoluted areas that can't be reached simply by walking.
What the hell? I'm clearly walking.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Well done. It looks like...
Everything's going smoothly over here. I just finished defusing another C4. For some reason, there was one planted on an enemy soldier's back.
It's not my kind of thing to do, but because Snake Tales is a little bit more for advanced players. Basically, they expect you to have played this game, I guess, on the harder difficulties, or at least a little bit harder difficulty, before you even played that. I don't think Snake Tales is on the original. I think it's only on Substance, which this is, but I don't know.
Jack,
I might play that.
I'm
I
kind
did
of
play it a
busy
little
right
bit,
now,
but
Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Huh?
What?
Take care.
Huh. That's weird. There's no second soldier here for some reason. Oh well. So I'm gonna take care of this last bit here.
Enemy sight. Requesting bomb.
The situation
Kicked
is
him in
normal.
the
All
head.
clear.
Who's that? No. I ain't finished with you yet. Ha ha ha!
Freeze! Don't kill me.
Don't kill me.
There's somebody there.
It's the enemy.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut B have ceased. Carrier.
Raiden reporting. The C4 in Strut B has been disposed of. The wall containing the transformer panel was set to blow.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H at Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Freeze!
Are you going to shoot me?
Yes.
Are you going to shoot me?
You dumbass! I just shot you! Alright, so this is gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and go to C. And, we're gonna end it there. Alright, so we'll take care of the guards here and all that shit next time. Let's go ahead and save it. Let's get our little talk.
What's up, Jack?
Afterwards. Yes, yes. Hopefully it's been recording. I haven't checked in a while. Alright.
Jack, I found some information on
Oh.
Olga Gurlukovich. Olga Gurlukovich. She's the daughter of former GRU Colonel Sergei Gurlukovich. After the Federation collapsed, the colonel apparently commanded a group of mercenaries that drifted between area conflicts and civil wars. After he died, it looks like she took over control of the group. She has more notches on her gun than you do. Underestimating her prowess will get you hurt. Be careful.
I knew all of that. Snake already told me all that. That was a waste of time. Anyway, whatever. If you enjoyed this video, give it a sideways up. No, thumbs up. Subscribe to Phenomenal as always. Stay phenomenal. Peace.